Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to begin our look at No Quarter by Led Zeppelin. So this one I'm going to just kind of tackle that main riff and the kind of clean chords that go into it. That's really all there is when it comes to rhythm guitar parts in the song. There is a solo that we're also going to do in another lesson, so stay tuned for that. Real quick, we are tuned down a half step here. So if you don't know what that is, just check out the description of the video and you'll have the notes right there for you. So let's start here with the clean chords that actually lead into that main riff that I just played. Now, they happen a couple of different ways. You know, every time you go into that riff, you're going to hear, you know, with all the organ and the piano stuff going on, when the guitar comes in, you hear usually these chords that sound like this. And then you go into the riff. Now, the first time you hear those chords are actually played slightly differently. Or either that or it's just really kind of, he doesn't actually hit the full chord when he strums it. So the first chord we're going to do here is the 8th fret on the A, 8 on the D, 7 on the G, 5 on the B string, and then the open E. Now there's a really easy way of playing that chord just by doing this. That is just basically the 3rd fret on the D, G, and the B, with the open to high E. So the first time you might want to just do it like that, because the second chord is really just based around this major shape. Only the first time you hear it in the song though. 3rd fret on the D, 4th on the B, 3rd on the G, on the G. No, it's a high E string. So we have this. And then you would go into the main riff, but before that, let's talk about the other times those two chords are going to come in and the differences. Now, they should sound like this most of the time. We have this note on top. So the first time you just had that, you didn't have that note on top, but it does happen the second and third times in the song. So you might, since these are the same chord shape, you might want to play this way now, the way I played it first, for the first chord, and then take that chord up to the 10th fret. And this time, don't hit the high E string, just the 4 middle strings. So we have this. You can play the high E there, and then, and so the second and third time you hear those two chords like that, that's how you can play them. Now let's go into that main riff, and we're done here for this video at least. Sounds like this. All right, one of his easier ones. So we're going to start here. We're going to slide up 3 to 5. You don't slide up with a full power chord. You don't do that. You just go slide from 3 to 5 on the A, and then you have a power chord there. That's 5th fret on the A, 7th on the D. So we have. So do that a few times. The third time here, you're going to play that power chord once, and then the open D string as you jump back to the power chord here at the 1st fret on the low E string. So that's 1st fret on the low E, a 3rd on the A string. So we have this. So from there, you're going to start with the power chord shape, slide it up to the 3rd fret, and then you're back down to the 1st fret. So I hit that a few times when I got to the 3rd fret. Back down to 1, and then we have this. So that's just playing the 1st fret there. 3-0 on the A, 3-0 on the D. And repeat. So just repeat this 4 times. And you're going to end it with a bend at the 3rd fret on the A string, up a whole step, and just let it ring. All right, so that's about it for the rhythm. Stay tuned. We're going to take a look at the guitar solo. It's a bit more challenging. I'll see you then.